Hello, this is Simracing Corner. Automobilista 2 came out yesterday in beta and available to download on Steam for the early backers that bought the game directly from Riser. For everyone else, you will have to wait a couple of weeks for the official release. A quick brief: Automobilista 2 at its heart is a port of the original Automobilista car and track content to the slightly mad Game Studios game engine which was used for Project Cars 2. Just so you know, Automobilista, the original one, was built on the rFactor 1 engine dating back to 2005. Riser had modified it extensively to get the most out of the old rFactor engine and did an awesome job bringing one of the best sim titles to the table. But the limitation of that old game engine did mean it was stuck with outdated visuals, no VR support, plus variable weather and nighttime conditions was impossible. So AMS2 is a big deal for all AMS fans, as I am indeed. I anticipate enjoying all the elements that make AMS so amazing. The incredible physics, the best in class force feedback and awesome AI racing, and reproduced in a more advanced game engine, and will hopefully appeal to modern sim racers. Obviously, we've only had the game for less than a day and it is in beta, but still, content wise, it's got lots of tracks and cars from the original, all familiar stuff that you will recognise if you are a AMS fan. The UI is well designed and presentable, easy to navigate. Car setups are not possible right now, but I'm going to skip all that stuff with any detail for this video, as I just want to focus on what it's like to drive. Because I think the big question is it comparable to the original Automobilista? Is it as good or better indeed? And right now, less than 24 hours old and in beta, it is not good as the original Automobilista. Forget visuals, VR, all the other stuff which is going to be which you get in the new game. The physics aren't fully convincing yet, but the force feedback, that's a huge letdown right of this moment, and I think that's what may be making the physics not seem quite right for me. Not only is AMS2 using the Project Cars 2 game engine for the graphics, it is also sharing the physics and force feedback engine that powered Project Cars 2 as well. And the only thing Riser can do with the same tools is try and do a better job than what Slightly Mad Studios did with Project Cars 2. So the same problem with the force feedback, and the same I experienced with Project Cars 2, is the lack of dynamic information relating to grip and weight transfer during cornering. There really just isn't any. There is a build-up of resistance as you turn into corners, but nothing else that gives you a kind of a real feeling of what the actual grip level is. It's a very bland, generic tension to the wheel, and every corner has the same feeling through the wheel force feedback. It's not good enough for a sim title. If this was an arcade game, not a big deal really, because you don't need such finite cues since it's more forgiving. But for a sim title, everything is very much in the balance. And yeah, I'm finding it quite difficult to find the limit of any corner, and making effective throttle and brake inputs and even wheel inputs, just trying to make small adjustments. I'm finding it to be quite challenging in its current state. Yeah, so I'm finding Automobilista 2 quite hard to drive, as I'm missing a huge chunk of information through the wheel force feedback. And yeah, it just feels like I'm guessing a bit, and in the end I'm just making lots of mistakes. I have spent a fair bit of time trying to dial in the force feedback settings, but I don't think it's quite possible to get anything close to the original Automobilista right now. Riser still have a couple of weeks before it's officially on sale, so I'm not really concerned, to be honest. And Riser have demonstrated with the original Automobilista its continued support with updates, fine-tuning the game well into its life and beyond. So I have full confidence in Automobilista 2 developing into a great title and follow-up to the original game. It may take some time to reach its full potential, maybe as soon as 2 weeks time when the game actually goes on sale properly. There'll be fixes in place for the force feedback, hopefully, Indeed, there may be some small beta patches, and if there are things that improve the game a little bit, I'll bring out some new videos to let you know what's progressed. So yeah, this isn't a video rant, I just wanted to let you guys know what my first impression was driving the beta. Okay then, thanks for watching. Please drop your comments below the video if you have the beta. Let me know what your impressions are, I would love to know. So until the next one, happy simming and bye bye.